Welcome back, sports fans. In the final segment, I'm going to discuss the impact that the coronavirus has had within college football lately. And I'm going to talk about the one game that's been canceled in the Big Ten, that being the Cornhuskers game tomorrow with the Badgers. Now, I need to correct something that I had stated. I was under the impression the Wolverines were going to play the Badgers a week from tomorrow, but instead it's actually 2 weeks from tomorrow. Next week, the Wolverines will play the Hoosiers. So I apologize if I misled anybody on that, but my sources indicated to me that November 14th would be the date of the Wolverines Badgers game. But instead, or I'm sorry, it is November 14th. I thought November 7th would be that date, but instead it is the 14th. On November 7th, the Wolverines will play the Hoosiers, just to be clear on that. With that having been said, the Badgers have had 2 more staff members and 1 more player, I believe it is, contract coronavirus, which now brings the total up to 16 for that team. At the earliest, they won't be able to practice until Wednesday, and that could put their game against the Boilermakers in jeopardy. So it may very well be that their next game is going to be against the Wolverines, for all that we know. With that having been said, the Cornhuskers tried to schedule another opponent outside of the Big Ten, and the Big Ten said no to that big time, which I don't blame them for doing, for a lot of reasons, one of which would be competitive fairness. You have to give Scott Frost a lot of credit for trying to be innovative during the pandemic, though be it he's, for the Cornhuskers being the newbie school in the Big Ten, I think he's ruffling a lot of feathers, including mine on that, to be sure. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the fact that Trevor Lawrence this week tested positive for coronavirus. He will not play tomorrow against, I don't remember who it is. He won't play tomorrow against whoever it is. However, there is a chance he won't play Notre Dame a week from Saturday either. So that'll be interesting to see how that turns out. And that will do it for the first episode and the first week of Sports with Ed College Recap. Stay tuned next week as we'll talk about the Wolverines Spartans game. I'll preview the Wolverines game with the Hoosiers, as well as the Spartans next game with their next opponent. Stay tuned to Sports with Ed for further updates. And also don't forget about the Detroit Lions tomorrow, where I will preview the Lions game on Sunday with the Tennessee Titans, I believe it is. Take care. Drive safely, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye for now.